This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man steps out at the 28. They're going to run it here. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Rams are on the move here. Bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
And it's a direct snap. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Rams! They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulls. He's going to score. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then it was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. First play, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. The offense starts with excellent field position. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Buffalo. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your...
A deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Rams. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Colorado State 21, Buffalo 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They're going to run it, fighting off the defender.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. With pressure and sack him, he'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Colorado State Rams will take over.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's that defense shifting again. Handoff to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Colorado State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Going after, knocked right through. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Lindsey. The reception gets about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Lindsey. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
And that's a first down for the offense. You got two. You got two.
Gonna run it. It's Fowler. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Toss play to the running back going left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Colorado State offense is back out there now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And here's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Gets loose. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Lindsey.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Fowler. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback still with the football. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Bulls. This passing game is on fire today. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight. They try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point gets them within a touchdown, 31-24. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout when they check him out. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rams.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Lindsay. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it 2nd and short. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Buffalo.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense is still clicking. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good. Position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lindsey. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And just like that, in one play, they move into scoring position at the 23.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So no gain on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Fowler. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Rams will send the punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Ball handed off. Reach in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rams. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Fowler. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Bulls.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double-team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Handoff running right. And you'll maybe get back to the... Image, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Now the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
The Rams keep the football on the move. Colorado State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Breaks an open space. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. The back's got it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. Gets caught.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Here comes the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He's swarmed by the defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2.
4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Pulls it in. It's Lindsey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Back to throw again. Caught near the sticks. It's Fowler. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Nice grab. It's Lindsey. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really given it.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Leaning on the run game here late. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Second down play coming up. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions.